And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Cincinnati festivities are wrapping up. This place is just about ready to go. Getting the nod on the mound, Griffin Canning. What's the scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
TJ Friedl leading things off and takes a strike. That one misses, and that's ball one. And it gets by him.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Ground ball left side, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. So up next, Elly De La Cruz. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. The shortstop takes the ball. De La Cruz goes 6 feet 5 inches. Vientos to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And now it's Austin Hayes. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Hit on the ground, might be two. Vientos toss to second, over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. Back here at Citi Field, towing the slab in today's game, Max Fried.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Here's Shohei Ohtani.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against it.
That one's upstairs, ball one. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Throws to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first. Tommy Edman at the plate. A switch hitter batting right. That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike one. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show. Espinal. And they get Edman for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Juan Soto. First pitch misses. 2 outs, base is empty. Inside, just missed.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. And that is ball. Juan Soto goes deep. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the third and final game of the series. Falling behind 2-1. Swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. And a curve is down and in.
Full count.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Ball, no
Brandon Nimmo in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count now 2-0.
Ball.
And that one fouled off. And that's in for a strike. And the count's full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Canning back to work. Slow roller to third. Vientos. Tosses to first. 1 out in the second. Here's Jose Trevino.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front. Rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
First offering in the dirt. 1 out. Bases empty. Next offering is downstairs. On the ground, out to short. Whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. Base knock right field. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, and he's there with a double.
Beat the throw.
Here's the second baseman, Matt McLean. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Now a long throw home. Slides his hand in there, save. It's 1-1.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Top of the zone for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. Back here in Queens, and here is Mark Vientos. Max Fried will go to work. Line to left. Dives, and he can't hang on. So a man on base to start the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And there's a ball.
Inside, ball.
Next offering
3-0.
way upstairs. Tied up here in the early going. And there's the automatic.
3-1.
Grounder might be 2. Tags the runner. And no throw. He's into first easily. Now the catcher up to hit, Francisco Alvarez. And that is out of play. Freed out of the stretch, fires. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2. One ball, 2
In the
strikes.
dirt. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Man at first, 1 away.
Counts full.
In the dirt. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. At the belt and fires. Fights it off. You'll see another. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. And ball 4 to a board.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make the call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. On the ground to third, might be 2. Goes to second for 1, and that's 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's going to be TJ Friedl. First pitch misses.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1-2. The count.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. That one
That's
just
up. That's the ball.
misses. Next pitch
Nope,
is downstairs.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Now the third baseman, Santiago Espinal. He's 0 for 1. And that's in for a strike.
One and one.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one missed.
2-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. On the ground to third. Vientos whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Tosses to first. And a quick out, number 1. And here comes Tommy Edman. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that one fouled off. Inside, almost got him. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that skips in the dirt. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Not close with that one, and the count is filled up.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Outside, and that It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. One down. Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed. Edman, the base runner at first with one out.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Yeah, that's outside. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Here's Pete Alonso. He reached out a walk his first time. Fouled off left side. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And the Polar Bear strikes out. Start of the fourth. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Austin Hayes. Hayes, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. And it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
On the ground at first, Alonso. And he takes it himself for the out. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. Line drive, base hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
At the plate, Jose Trevino. And that drops in for a strike.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got to.
Runner on the go. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Toss to Alonso. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Tyler Stevenson getting ready to hit. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Pitch misses.
1-2.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. Outside
2-2.
with a breaking ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings and misses. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Back here at Citi Field. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it is gone. And they grab the lead. It's 2-1.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So digging in, Mark Vientos. Fought off foul.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
Two, 1.
Vientos started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and no swing, says Joe McDonald. That one finds the corner. 3-2 now.
Count is full.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Jeff McNeil stands in. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul. Pitch misses there. 1-1. Vientos gets his lead at first with nobody out. That to right. And there's one away. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. He was late there. Strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
1-1.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Late swing fouled off. 1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Maybe a 2-ball. 5. Wide throw, and it gets away. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Now it's the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. 0 for 1 so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
And Fried gets his second strikeout of the game. So the lineup flips over, and stepping in for New York, Shohei Ohtani has grounded out a couple of times. Fouled off. He was late. smoked on the ground a second. They get the force. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back here in Queens, the batter now, Matt McLain. Canning back to work. That one outside, ball one.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
2-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And now the count is full.
You got a full count.
And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Fraley in the box now, takes strike one.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one down the line. Fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. He'll score. We are tied at 2.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now this one gets through. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Santiago Espinal, the next to hit for the Reds. And a breaking ball misses outside. Friedel stands at first with one out.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering is in for a strike. And the slider just misses. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air out to center. Edman sprinting for this one. Base hit as he pulls up short. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Next for Cincinnati, Elly De La Cruz. 0 for 2 in this one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Pitch misses there, and the count even 1-1. Little chopper rolls foul.
Ball high.
Off the mark there, and now it's 3-2.
Full count.
And they're all loaded up.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Up the middle, base hit, 1 run in already. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 4-2.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Jose Butto.
Huge opportunity to add on to the lead for this offense right now, but we'll see what he has to say about that. He's going to have to make some great pitches to work out of this jam, though.
No ball.
2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Tap foul at the plate. And that's in for a strike. Ball 1 there. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And down on strikes. They limit the damage here. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. That one backed up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Soto up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. That one pulled foul. Edman on at first. Nobody out.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
On the ground right side. It's in and out of his glove. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He is struck out and he is walked. Late with the swing there.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Missed inside with the curve.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Brandon Nimmo. He's already homered in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner at second, 2 down. Pulls that one foul. Man on second, 2 down.
2-1.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And that will end the inning. New inning getting started. Now it's the Reds DH, Tyler Stevenson. And downstairs.
1-0.
That misses. And it's 2-0. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
2-1.
That's off the mark. 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
McLean in the box now. No balls and a strike. In there at the knees for a strike.
0-2. That's the ball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good eye right there.
Executed that pitch very nicely. Just missed with it.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley.
RBI knock.
Now on the bump, Danny Young.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And it's through for a hit. Here comes Stevenson around third. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 3. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. TJ Friedl will hit next. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Young. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. There's one. Over to Alonso. Double play.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman. And not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a run.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And that one is gone. He'll circle the bases, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-2. 2 outs, nobody on. Elly De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. And takes low for ball one.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right.
Sends it to first, and that is the inning. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brent Suter.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Fly ball center field. And there's one down. Jeff McNeil digs in now. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And it's fouled away. That one well upstairs. And the count 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Francisco Alvarez, the next to hit. Slice down the right side. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. He swings and fouls one off. Good job to fight that one off. Got it. And it's a 3-up. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. Reed Garrett gets handed the rock out of the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside.
2-2.
Next offering is down low.
Count's full.
He goes down looking. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. First pitch, and he just misses. Garrett, in his second season, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Trevino stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for New York, Xavier Edwards. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now, Shohei Ohtani. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Edman stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. The lefty, the 1-0. Foul ball there. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1.
When the skipper
Two
calls
balls,
down to
one
the
strike.
bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
This one in the air, right field. Fraley makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. Juan Soto now. Shohei on the go. Pitch is low.
Ball down.
Safe in second,
great.
and that was not close. Edwards at third. Ohtani at second with 1 away. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1-1.
That one ripped. Back there. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they're chipping away. It's 7-5.
Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
Alexis Diaz takes over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Next to hit, Pete Alonso. Fastball is outside. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. This one smoked on its way out of here. A gigantic blast. It's 7-6.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Base is empty, 1 away. And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. And fouled off. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Ouch.
Check your base.
Mark Vientos getting ready to hit.
He definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Yeah, that's fouled off. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Here's your 1. That one missed. Still only 1 out here in the inning. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Ripped towards third. Espinal over to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here at Citi Field, we go to the 8th. Now it's the DH, Tyler Stevenson. First pitch misses. Strike 1.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. And that's in the dirt.
No strikes.
Next offering is in for a strike. There's a strike. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2. Next offering is outside.
Full count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. There's the strike. Ground ball, left side, and foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
And there's a ball. Next offering misses, and the count is 2-2. Struck him out looking, and he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Sam Moll gets the ball now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Base hit center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
Waste no time there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Mets going with a pinch hitter. Starling Marte. A runner at first for him, nobody out. Just missed. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that is out of play. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Hit in the air, left field, Hayes. Squeezes it, 1 away. And now it's going to be Xavier Edwards. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
That's hard hit on the line. And no one can get there. McNeil headed for third. Relay throw to second. He's in there.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And the batter now, Shohei Ohtani.
1-0.
Drive, that's a base hit. 1 runs in, will throw to second.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on him.
Zach Kelly will take over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now the number 2 hitter, Tommy Edman. Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. The 1-0. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
2-0.
In there at the knees.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And there's 2 down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Soto at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And strike 2. Ohtani stands at second with 2 gone. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Yeah, I do. I do it all. We ain't talking money. We ain't talking. It's the game.
Luis Torrens, the new catcher now.
Now catcher, number 13.
And now the center fielder, TJ Friedl.
Number 39, Edward.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball.
That just misses. And the count 1-2. Goes down looking. Santiago Espinal, the next to hit for the Reds. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. And that one hit to first. Down the line, and it's foul. Struck him out looking. The Reds now down to their final out. And now the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. 0 for 3 in this one. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Hayes in the box now. Takes strike 1. There goes Elly. Out to short. Edwards. On to first. Ball game. And the Mets string the tying run on base to win it.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And a final 8-7. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Nazareth, I'm up, homie, you up, but if God got us, then